Welcome back. Newbie hacker. We finally get the newbie hacker. We have an odd thief. He doesn't seem to steal anything. Can you find out what he wants? Huh. The Mizuzita Mizushita director Ikabugo Akakura. Huh. Alright, let's do this. Getting us all together for a job. That's pretty extravagant. Who's the client? The aquarium in Ukabuguro. So the client is a fish. Of course not. It's the aquarium manager. It's the stuff case. It seems some thieves have been breaking in. Too bad. It just sounds like an ordinary case. But it's thieves. Surely that's more of a police matter. The police have passed on this case to us. So, it's not just an ordinary case. I see you all here. Thanks for agreeing to this. Let me introduce you to the client. This is Mr. Mitsushita, manager of the Ikebukuro Aquarium. Keep in mind that everything what we discuss must be kept absolutely confidential. Then I'll explain the situation. Fish have been going missing from our tanks every night for some time now. Because of the cunning method employed by the thieves, it took us more than a month to notice that anything was wrong. Hang on a second. Can I ask you something? Yes, what? What fish have been stolen? For starters, sea bream, flounder, seahorses. Whoa, maybe the thieves want to start their own aquarium. This is no laughing matter. You should take it more seriously. Hey, you laugh and he gets mad at me. What else was stolen? Some sharks. I thought sharks were huge. How could they steal them? The shark in our aquarium are small species. They're only about 30 centimeters long. I never knew there were small sharks. They don't sound very scary. Clownfish, conger eels, jellyfish, sardines, spider crabs, even penguins, and sea otters have also been stolen. That many? Let me see. What else? What about cod? Were any cod stolen? No, we don't have any cod in the aquarium. Oh, I see. Erica, the issue isn't what was stolen. How could you not notice all these missing animals for a whole month? Well, the thieves, they employ very cunning methods. Yeah, right. Are you sure not because you old geezers aren't up to the job? I don't know what to say to that. Hey, show some respect to your elders. Hackers rely on information to do their job, so you should listen to everything the client has to say. Isn't that right, Ryuji? That's right. Sorry for the interruption. Please continue. We don't know why, but the thieves always return the animals to where they belong after a few hours. Huh? What's that? So the exhibits are stolen during the night and returned before we open the next day. More specifically, they're usually returned after about an hour. That's why we didn't notice it for over a month. I can see why. How? Pardon me? She means, how did you eventually notice what was going on? Oh, I see. Unless something happens, the CCTV camera footage is white every month without being watched. A member of our staff noticed what was happening while racing the footage. It showed some masked men carrying away the tanks at lightning speed. Then they returned in about an hour and put them back exactly the same place, right down to the millimeter. That sure is strange. Why would they do such a thing? That's what would make this case so bizarre. They risk being caught just to return what they took. Isn't the police job to investigate this? Ordinarily, yes, but my superiors have been at loggerheads about how to handle it. I spare you the details, but this case isn't technically classified as a theft. Legally, theft is the intention to permanently deprive the owner of property. If that can't be proven, it can't be considered theft. The perpetrator's behavior always returning as a visit means the owner isn't permanently deprived of his property. Of course, we know who they are. We could nail them for trespassing on private property, but trespassing cases aren't high priority. My superior had decided that we can't spare the resources to investigate this case right now. Come on, Fitz. That just sounds like an excuse for being lazy. That's a bit of an exaggeration. Detective Miyoshi can't be overwhelmed at once. It's okay, Ryuji. I got a thick skin. That's why I resorted to bringing Mr. Mizushita here to meet you in secret. The aquarium is actually scheduled to undergo a major renovation soon. If word gets this out, we might end up losing our grant and might even have to shut down permanently. I suppose it would be risky to give a grant on an aquarium where thieves can come in and go as they will. The CCTV footage is evidence of trespassing. If you can find out who they are, I'll arrest them. Please tell us everything else you know. Then we'll decide whether or not to take the case. The thieves always make their move during gaps in the security guard's patrol schedule. Of course, we change the routes and hand over times every day. Even so, they always know the time when there are the fierce guards. How about security? Do you have any motion sensors or infrared beams? The thieves disable our security system so the alarm never goes off. Is it some crappy old security system? Far from it, it's brand new. One of the thieves must be a highly skilled hacker. I heard there are lots of top-notch hackers in Eden. You don't suspect us to do it? Of course not. Matoshi told me all about you. About all of you. He said you wouldn't be capable of something like this. How nice of him to say that. I didn't mean that. I just meant you wouldn't be capable of committing a crime like that. Otherwise, we wouldn't be asking you for help. Isn't that right, Mr. Mizushita? Right, I'm sorry I phrased that badly. I would really like Hoodie to uncover the truth and catch the culprits. So, what's it gonna be? I think we should take the case. Then let's take it. I'm a little curious to find out exactly what's going on. I knew you'd take the case. I knew you'd take it. Thanks. Thank you. Let me just check two things. Every single stolen at the visit was returned, right? Yes, I checked with our keeper. Nothing is missing. And finally, was anything added? Added? Please check for any unfamiliar decorations, stones, or anything else. Oh, decoration. Crap, I don't know why I said decoration. I will. What should I do if I find something? Contact us straight away. Make sure you don't touch it. Understood. Thanks again. Then I'll leave it to you. Okay, let's get over the case. Every night, a group of masked men invade the security guard and steal one of their employees as a biscuit. Then they come back, return it soon after. I see. What do you mean? Do you know who they are? No idea. How about you, new boy? Maybe the criminals love fish, and not enough to just look at them. They want to swim with them. Then why go to the trouble of returning them? Maybe they realize they're too difficult to keep. You have to control the water temperature, water quality, stuff like that. It's difficult even for a professional. So the next day, they steal the different fish within an hour, realize they're also difficult to keep, and then return them and repeat that 30 times? They have to be really stupid. Well, yes. Or there's something we're missing. In any case, we need more clues. I agree. Hang on a sec. I connected to the aquarium server. I'll take a look at the security system logs. Found something. Found something? It looks like these access its via cyberspace. They deleted the logs, but that's not enough to stop me. They've been careful, but not careful enough. There are still traces of deleted logs. This should do it. Damn, they're covered their tracks. Chitosai, forward the data to me. I think I know how to uncover their route. Okay, take things from here. Once we know where they access their server from, Keisuke and I will hack them. That sounds good to you? I got the address. Great, let's go. Be careful. Did she say that to Ryuji? I'm sure she did. Train no fun, take me out. Digimon. Huh. You must be the new addition that they haven't showed. Redamon. Nice. But before we continue that, I heard I got an expansion. Let's expand you. Y'all still training. And these guys, let's see. They just got done with an investigation, so I had them trained. Alright. That should do it, and we're gone. Check out another one. I see. So this is all it's gonna be. Look, there's someone there. Is it a girl? Welcome to the aquarium. I'm Minato Taikatsu. I'm surprised you found this place. Are you the police? No. It doesn't matter who you are. You got nothing on me. Can we ask you some questions? What is this place? What are you doing here? As you come all this way, I'll give you a special tour of my aquarium. She didn't answer either of my questions. Have you noticed? This place looks exactly like the Ikebukuro aquarium. How observant. It's a perfect digital copy of the aquarium. Building, facilities, and animals. It's almost complete. I see. So you did it to create this place. But did you really need to resort to stealth? You can find lots of similar data for fish and buildings on the net. You don't get it. Similar isn't good enough. It has to be perfect reproductions. The building and decor can be recreated from photos. But how the animals look and move can't be scanned from the ordinary photos or videos. They have some very rare fish. There's no information anywhere about the types of tanks and equipment they use. And it's not as if I could just go up to them and ask to borrow their precious fish and equipment, right? I see. So you steal them, copy them, and then return them. Steal? Please, don't use that word. I just borrowed them, scanned them with a 3D scanner. No one could accuse me of stealing. So it seems, but are you suspected of trespassing on private property? I hate that. In virtual world, people are free to go anywhere they would like. The real world is so full of restrictions. Although, you're not quite right. I didn't actually trespass. What do you mean? Breaking into the aquarium, finding the exhibition, moving it, and then returning it safe and sound, all within that short space of time? I hired a team of international super thieves. They didn't leave any evidence. I haven't committed any crime. Did you hire someone to do the hacking as well? I asked the Digimon, a hacker, to help with that. Of course, I didn't do anything myself. Any evidence is long gone by now. The most difficult part was scanning everything perfectly in the short time between acquiring the exhibit and returning it. Turning them. I brought an entire studio for that. So it was just a very expensive hobby. It takes more than money. I have to be smart too. That's why you'll never pin anything on me. I haven't caused anyone any trouble, even you. And look, this place is almost finished. My own private aquarium. Well, I have to hand it to you. This place certainly looks beautiful. Thank you. That makes me glad to hear it. But it doesn't sit right with me. It's also the ugliest thing I've ever seen in a sense. Ugly? What do you mean? You spent a lot of money, but you didn't get your hands dirty. You got other people to do it for you. So much for the perfect crime. What? The law can't bring you to justice, but unluckily for you, we aren't the law. We're hackers. We'll make sure you're punished. The aquarium will never be completed. That's too bad. Looks like I'm going to have to dispatch my first visitor. I knew she seemed too willing to talk. She never intended to let us leave here. Digimon and crap, I forgot the other one name. Digimon die! Whoa, that was close. That nearly killed you, buddy. Desolation Claw. And finisher. Digimon, you're badass. You're finally ready to Digiball. I always wanted to live in an aquarium. What? Especially that aquarium. It's in a tall building, like a seabed for the sky. So you have some attachment to the aquarium? Yes, so many memories. I went all the time as a child, at least once a week. It's also where I went on my first date. But they're going to have a major renovation soon. Did you hear about that? Yes, we did. I was shocked when the final design was announced. It looked more like a nightclub or a casino. They're going to have the pop group singing with tropical fish. Don't you think that's tacky? It's the way things are now. I understand that the aquarium needs to keep up with the times. I thought about starting a petition to keep the aquarium as it is. But they probably wouldn't take any notice. Things never go my way in the real world. So I decided to preserve it by myself. Just as I had it always been. Just how I remember it.
I understand how you feel.
I kept trying to think of ways to make the aquarium mine.
When all said is done, you didn't intend to cause any trouble. You just wanted to recreate the aquarium for yourself, correct?
That's right.
But we can't just look the other way. Memories aren't about preserving data. They're something you keep inside you for the rest of your life.
Maybe you're right. If you're going to report me, just do it. Looks like you guys got this case all wrapped up. The aquarium was sending you payment. Huh? What's the matter, Ryuji? Why the long face?
There's something bothering about this case. Hope it turns out to be nothing.
By the way, I met the perpetrator. I can't go into detail, but she's the only daughter of a very wealthy man. He recently passed away and left her his entire fortune.
Her father died, and recently?
But she hired people to steal the exhibit and hack the security. Surely there's no evidence. Exactly. That's why the aquarium has dropped the complaints. It's receiving extremely rare creatures from other aquariums and research into around the world for special exhibitions and like that. And the rumors of security problems would soon put an end to that. Now we know who was behind it all. After being arrested, she promised she'll never do it again. The aquarium is happy to leave it at that. So, she'll be released tomorrow.
Sir!
Calm down, Ryuji. I know how you feel, but we have no other choice. No one was hurt, and no actual damage was caused. I'm sure you'll agree she learned her lesson.
No, I don't. How can you release her so soon?
She's not being charged. We can't just hold her. If not tomorrow, she'll be out in a few days.
Call the aquarium manager right now.
What? Why?
I'm going to the aquarium. Wait here.
Ryuji, Matoshi, did you find what you were looking for? Ryuji was right. We found a nasty little surprise. I couldn't believe it. What did you find? I don't feel comfortable saying in front of Erica.
It's fine. She's a hacker, just like us. Plastic explosives set to detonate remotely at any time. They were attached to the underside of all the tanks that were returned. They're small, but detonating them all at once will level the place.
Explosive? But why?
Good question.
How did you know they'll be there?
I suspected it right from the start. She created an exact copy of the aquarium in her own private cyberspace. It was as if she confined time and space itself as well as herself. I had to ask myself, what would someone that mindset would do once they accomplish everything they set out to do?
Tell us, what does she intend to do?
I fear that she'll try to keep the aquarium all to herself.
By destroying the one in the real world, even though she knew it is about to be renovated.
Don't look so worried. Unless she actually pressed the detonator, everything I just said is nothing more than a theory. We don't have any evidence that she planned the explosive. Once again, we can't pin anything on her.
By now, she probably moved the virtual aquarium to a small server and disappeared off somewhere far from here. I'm ignored that we can't hold her to the account, but at least nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses that detonator now. The only positive is that no one been hurt in all this. It's been an unusual case.
Nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator. However, there might be a catastrophic result somewhere else instead.
Somewhere else? What do you mean? Memories aren't about preserving data. They're something you keep inside for the rest of your life. What did he mean by that? Nonsense. This is where I'm going to stay for the rest of my life. It may be missing a few fish intelligence, but it's all mine. When I press this data, my aquarium will be the only one like it in the world. Hehehe. Deletion program activated. All data in this cyberspace will be erased. Please log out immediately. I repeat. Deleting program activated. All data in this cyberspace will be erased. Huh? What's going on? All data in this cyberspace will be erased. Erased? How? Why? No, my aquarium.
You want to know what happened to that girl? Okay, I'll let you in on something. When we went to see her, I installed a program to delete all data in that cyberspace. I leaked the execution key to the deletion signal for the explosive she planted in the real aquarium. That's all I did.
What? So you're telling me you basically killed her?
Memories aren't about preserving data. You keep them inside you. Maybe I'm naive, but because of this high-tech age we live in, that's what I truly believe. Do you think I got through to her? I wonder if she could resist pressing the detonator.
Nope. She's dead. Damn, Reed. You should have just not did it at all. She was gonna break that detonator. Time to go to the Digilab. And Digimon with Digimon. No. Yes. Now, what your next digital evolution would be? Digitalma is the only thing I can think of you can go to. And with you, in order to become this one, your AB crap. It's 17. 9. I do not know how to raise that. Maybe we'll look it up. I guess BBS doesn't have any particularly important cases right now. Maybe it's time to ask Mirai what's afoot. Listen up. During battle, which abnormal status reverse type? Which abnormal status reverse types affinity? I think it's no, not confused. I have to say bug. Alright. Oh my, look at that face. Might you be lost? I think so. It seems there are some kids arguing about something eating community error. It sounds like a girl driving a boy crazy with unreasonable man. Maybe you can help him. Ooh, looks like it's happening again. The girl in front of the escalator on the first floor of the Nakano Broadway. Don't you know her? Do come again if you lose your way. Oh crap. Did he just say it's happening? Did she just say it's happening again? Please don't have it again. Please don't have it again. Please don't have it again. Okay, she told me it was happening again. So why the heck does it seem like it's happening again? Okay. Something about the community area in Eden.
But I want to go. Don't be so stubborn. You know you can't. But everyone else in my class is going. I want to go too. There's nothing I can do. Now stop being so silly. Who are you calling silly? You're the stupid one. Stop crying. I don't know what more I could do. Looks like a brother and sister having a fight. I'll go if I had a ticket. There must be a way to get one. A ticket? I wonder what Yuko was there for. Before I continue going further, let's find out about Yuko. Yuko. Yeah, why is you here? I know her. What's she staring at? The next issue of Nakano Walking is coming soon. Which restaurant takes the title of Ramen King? Restaurant profile, unlimited dessert refills. Oh my god, Ramen King. Ramen King. Oh, hello. Me? I come to do some research, but I couldn't find any useful information. I'm just taking a break. Hoodie can't help solve my problem. What's Hoodie? I see. So you're like a handyman. Hey guys, you saw the invitation, right? I'm not gonna accept it because I'm recording right now, so I'll accept it after this recording. Well, I haven't made much progress myself. Maybe you'll be able to help me out. I'll send the case later. Thank you. Alright, let's take care of that. Now let's go to the... Now with this third floor. Gold Digimon. Okay, I know she said something about the lab. Oh, you look lost. Okay, so you fitted. Your fitted hour doesn't seem to have arrived yet. Try solving some more cases and establishing a deeper bond with your Digimon friend and Digimon. Do come again if you ever lose your way. Well, that means more cases. Great. Alright. Back to Hoodie then. Togemon maxed out, huh? What's Erica doing? Nothing, huh? Hacker's memory. 14, 15, 23. I really want number 3, so we'll wait before we do another hacker's memory. Too many cases. And 2 cases for this. Beat the DigiArt contributor random. Digimon have found blacklist hacker in Zen. Digimon hacker abuse. He made the Digimon do cool tricks. It's in now. Does my Digimon do tricks? I found the blacklist hacker trying to beat him. That's informed, huh? Alright, we're gonna organize. Now, there they go. Call that performance, you good for nothing creature. Put your back into it. Mess it up one more time and you're in for a beating. The Digimon don't like it. Why don't you mind your own business? Crap. So destruction killed it. Let's see. I didn't think destruction would actually kill it. I mean, not that fast. I mean, I know it's gonna kill it. Because destruction can be a one-hit KO. Two gone. Poop dunk. You threw poo. People love watching funny videos of performing Digimon. I posted one and it went viral in no time. I just wanted to get more views. But I won't force them to do anything against their will ever again. The performance wouldn't be very good anyway if they're being forced. Well, in that case, we're rather easy. And we'll end it right here. See you next time.